The third dispensation, human government, Genesis 8-11. Let us turn our attention to the third dispensation in God's divine plan, the dispensation of human government. This period begins after the flood, when Noah and his family step out of the ark into a cleansed world. The second dispensation ended in judgment. Now, God introduces a new way of dealing with mankind. In Genesis 9:1-2, God blesses Noah and says, "Be fruitful, and multiply, and replenish the earth. And the fear of you and the dread of you shall be upon every beast of the earth." For the first time, God gives man the responsibility to govern society. He institutes human government with laws and consequences to restrain evil. One of the clearest instructions is found in Genesis 9:6. "Whoso sheddeth man's blood, by man shall his blood be shed, for in the image of God made he man." This marks the divine establishment of capital punishment, delegating authority to man to carry out justice. Mankind was to spread out, populate the earth, and live under God's moral order. But what happened? Rather than obey, man united in rebellion. In Genesis 11, we find the story of the Tower of Babel. In verse 4, they declare, "Go to, let us build us a city and a tower, whose top may reach unto heaven, and let us make us a name, lest we be scattered abroad." They refused God's command to fill the earth. Instead, they centralized their power, glorified themselves, and attempted to create a godless unity. This was not just a tower, it was a symbol of pride and defiance. So, God judged them. Genesis 11:7-8 says, "Go to, let us go down, and there confound their language." So the Lord scattered them abroad from thence upon the face of all the earth. The third dispensation ends in failure and judgment, just like the ones before. Man misused the power of government to resist God's will. And yet, through this, we see that no matter the age or method, man's heart needs redemption. Government without God leads to tyranny or chaos. This sets the stage for God to call out a man named Abram, and begin a covenant people. May we learn from this that true order and justice begin when man submits to God's authority first.